Hi everyone, I'm Realtor Victor Naraki. I'm taking a tour of Dr. Phillips today. For those of you who don't know what Dr. Phillips is, Dr. Phillips is a section of Orlando. And I'm going to tell you, if you could write, I'm going to ask for people to write their comments in all caps if they have a question. I think I'll be able to read that better because of the bright sun going in and out. But we're walking through this model. This is the Heatherton model. This model starts around 750. Dr. Phillips is a residential area. It's very residential, it's very quiet, very calm, but it also is home to a lot of golf communities in here. There's also Restaurant Row, and it's located between Universal and Disney World. So it's centrally located if you're here for the attractions of Orlando. So I'm gonna see if you have it's a little tough for me to read the questions today because the brightness, the house is bright too. But I love the way they have this sitting area. I sold a house like this recently in Windermere, where they have a nice sitting area. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, hello. I love this sitting area because you could set up as they have here, put the TV over here, then have your bedroom over here. Nice large bathroom. After I'm finished showing these two homes, garden tub in the middle, dual walk-in closets. We'll come back here because I know there's going to be people that are joining. Dual walk-in closets. So they're clearing some land out here, obviously for a community because there's a road that's going to wrap around. I don't believe it's associated with this community here, though. I'll have to ask and find out. Then down here, there's a pond, which has some estate homes in it. Those are going to be in the millions. Then if you look that way, that is where Disney World is, right there. So I would assume fireworks are right there in the sky. And we'll go look at some of the guest rooms and then we'll go next door. I love the way this is laid out, though. It just looks so, what's the word I want? It just looks, it just, I don't know. I almost makes me feel like I'm in a castle. That's what it does. It makes me feel like I'm in a castle. The balconies and looking over. So here we have some nice rooms that are connected with the Jack and Jill bath. Let's go in here. For those of you who are joining, I'm in Dr. Phillips. Dr. Phillips is a section of Orlando. There's a Jack and Jill bath. Kind of darker in here so I can read some of your questions if you have any. Remember, if you can like my Facebook page at Narocki Realtor, Nawrocki. I'm going to try to give you a little tour of Dr. Phillips later. And put this, just hook you up to the car and see if you want to see where it takes us. And this model has an attached bath, walk-in closet, so of course there's going to be homes right there. It is a gated community. Not seeing any comments from anybody. So just say hello so I know you're there. Whoop, okay. All righty. Okay, so go next door to the other model, which is the Aurora. Take a little quick through. Great, great. Are there rentals? No. Houses at this, I mean, there might be, but they're going to be $3,000, $4,000 or $5,000 a month. And you do not allow short-term rental in Dr. Phillips. The only communities that allow short-term rental are Davenport, Kissimmee, and Claremont. Oh, okay. I'm going to go in the back. Yes, in fact, I was planning to do that. I'm going to go in the backyard. Then I will go to the front of the house. And if I might have trouble reading your comments. Maybe if you put them in all caps, I can read them better. So now, something like this, the pool is not included. I know. You go like, wow, that price point. Beautiful pool, but this pool like this is probably about $70,000. Nice covered area to eat. The pool is not screened in, but I'm sure you can do that. This one starts at $750. I'll get you more accurate numbers in a bit. Sales guy was out when I came in, to be honest with you. So I don't know exactly. But everything here is over 600. And remember, I just sold a house that's going to close at 230. I've sold houses that are going to be in the, I sold a house that was 170 recently. Yes, there are one-story homes. There's not a model that I can show you of a one-story home. Almost every builder builds a one-story home. So now we're going to go to the front of the house, see that? And then I'm going to take you on a little tour of Dr. Phillips. And I should have had someone help me today because I don't know why I didn't think about it. I did that last week. So that's the Heatherton model. And here we have the Aurora. So it's got this nice front porch. Let me get a shot of this too. When I get inside, I'll be able to read your comments a little bit better. I can't really read them outside. And I didn't bring my magnifying glass today. I thought it was in the car. Okay, so here we go. As you enter, now this room could be a bedroom because it has a full walk-in closet over here, but it's set up as an office. I really love this model, and you'll see why in a second. A large open hallway. So, you know, when you walk in and you're looking down a narrow hallway, I just feel that for your price point, you really should have it open. So I like this model. That's why I like this model. Okay, so bathroom over here. Open floor plan. You know, people always say to me, Victor, you know, I want a house with an open floor plan. Well, I think that's the only thing they're building right now. This has been set up with an outdoor kitchen, dining area outside, a fireplace, covered lanai. That's a nice feature. Especially this time of year, if you screen it in, you won't get the love bugs. We got a lot of love bugs right now. Hello. Thanks for joining. I can read what you're saying when I go inside, but I can hardly make out names. This would be in the 650s, starting. Double vanity. Step-in shower. I love the way this shower is set up. Really do. There's no tub here, but the shower is set up. Shower set up real neat. So you can walk out here. You have a drying area, you have a sitting area. I don't think I'd want to sit on cold stone when I'm wet and naked, but yes, Pulte is a very good builder. I have a house that's closing with Pulte in 2 weeks. And large walk-in closet. Huge. You know, we need a lot of storage in Central Florida because we don't have attics that you can really use, and you don't have basements. So you have to store your stuff in owner's closets and things like that sometimes. Beautiful, beautiful home. I love this model. Really love it. All right, so now we're going to go to the second floor. Now, if you're interested in single-story homes, and you're buying shortly, please send me a private message and I'll start a search for you. It's easy for me to start a search. You can start looking, get an idea of what's available. The only time I object is when you want to get into my car, but you're not thinking of buying for a while. I can't do that anymore. Beautiful bedroom here. I love the way this is laid out. I'm going to go here first, show you step-in shower. Yours truly. Nice sized bedroom. You could fit a queen size bed. This makes me feel like I'm in a hotel. I mean, look at this. You step out onto your balcony right from here. So after this, I'm going to take you through a short drive into Dr. Phillips. I want to show you what Restaurant Row is, if I can park. Otherwise, I'm just going to drive right through. They've set this up as like a media room, entertainment room. It's got a wet bar here, hopefully with sodas and no alcohol. But look at this, how cute. Movie night, 8 p.m. That's cute. And then this also joins to the balcony. Yeah, I love this model. This is one of my favorite models of homes. Has most of the features that I like, except for a butler's pantry connecting to the dining room. But can't have everything. So now we're going to step over here to this other room. Did we go over this way? Okay, here's the laundry room. There's 2 rooms over here. Laundry room. That's a queen size bed. And here's another bedroom with twin beds in it. Walk-in closet, which if you have 2 kids living here, you really do need a walk-in closet. And what haven't I shown you yet? Did we go over here? Oh, no, we haven't. Here's a Harry Potter room. And this has a Jack and Jill bath too. Walk-in closet. So this is in Dr. Phillips. Dr. Phillips is just north of Disney World, just south of Universal Studios. Beautiful homes. I love looking at models. They're so well appointed. They do all the right things. Look at the way they have the two different color cabinets. That's a real new thing that they've been doing. Okay. Well, we're going to take a nice little tour. I'm going to show you take you up to Restaurant Row. If I can park, I'll get out of my car, do a little walking with you, and then we'll be done. But we're just a few minutes from Restaurant Row. Restaurant Row features all these incredible restaurants, including Morton's. There's a grocery store up there, everything. Morton's is up there, Morton's Steakhouse, Ruth's Chris, Eddie V's, quite a few different restaurants. Now this road here is Winter Garden Vineland, right? Apopka Vineland, I'm sorry. Apopka Vineland. That takes you down this way to Disney World, that way to Dr. Phillips. Yes, this is a brand new development. It's all new construction, so you'd have to order your home unless they have a move-in ready home, which I believe they do have several of them here. Let's see. The Heatherton that we were the Aurora starts at $679, okay? The Heatherton starts at $650. Yeah, so this is a new development. One of the great things about this model, we're back in the Heatherton model. This would be the garage, obviously. This would be, when they resell this will be the garage area. One thing that I really like about this model is you can make this into a second owner's suite. So you could have, yes, pets are allowed in, this is a residential community. The only time you're going to have trouble with pets is when you break city laws. And city laws aren't going to let you have hundreds of pets running around the house, running around the yard. So don't worry about pets. What I would worry about, unless you're buying a condo. Condos do have issues with the number of pets, as do townhouses. So these are all coming in. They're going to start in the 650s. There's stuff that's a little lower than that. But when I first was here last year, nothing was here. And there's a single story right there. As someone was asking about single story, there's one. That one has been sold. I was in that model. Beautiful model. So not only in this community, there's also going to be some estate homes built by a different builder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop answering any questions right now because I can't see them while I'm driving. And I'm going to take you on a little ride. Okay. Okay, now, don't bother asking any questions. Well, if you do ask any questions, I will answer them tonight. Okay? So, or when I get home. I'm probably going to be home around 3, and then I'm going off to the parks. I'm going to Epcot.
We already know that there was an outrageous amount of
Okay, so now I'm driving out here, and driving out of the community. Across the street is another community that I've sold in. Love this community here. It's right there. Probably can't see it too well, but now I'm going to hop on Apopka Vineland, not to be confused with Winter Garden Vineland, not to be confused with Vineland. Anyway, but this road will take me right into Dr. Phillips. We'll pass Dr. Phillips, what do you call it? Oh, you know what? Let me go. Not a fan of this street, especially when I'm doing a live broadcast, because it's not that busy, but it's just, you know. Oh, there's a car. Okay. Okay. Don't do this. Okay. Okay, so now we're going down Apopka Vineland. Here's a community here. Beautiful, beautiful community. This would all be resales. They would start in the 4 to 500s, I would say, approximately. There's other communities in here. I did a search recently. You can get a house in the 300s, 350s. You know, there's some interesting condos here that you could walk to the grocery store. Great for a senior citizen. Low maintenance. This is a gated community right here. I love this community. So beautiful inside. Really extremely beautiful. Yeah, I've got to do this with a person next time. Okay, I'll do this again. But now this is a much older section. You might find a house that needs TLC, needs to be redone, but you'd get it at a much more fairer price. There's a lot of variety in Dr. Phillips. It's a little higher price point initially than other communities. Some of the other communities will start in the 200s. This starts basically in the 400s. Can find lower sometimes, but I would say in the 400s. A lot of golf homes here. In this community, for example. And then there's just a lot of older homes, 1960s, 1970s, really older established communities. The elementary school, Bay Meadows. We also passed, there's another school back there. Sandy Hill? Is it? Now, normally I don't give school ratings, but I think because it's sort of like recommending a doctor. Everybody needs specific needs. But I would say that in this area, I think you'll be impressed by the ratings of the schools. But you should go to betterschools.org to research schools. So now we're going to go up to Sand Hill Boulevard. Sand Hill goes right into, and it's really directly between Universal and Disney World, and it runs right between the two of them. There's a Whole Foods Market, Trader Joe's, Publix. Okay, and when you go to, and then all the restaurants, and then other specialty stores. This is, did I say Sand Hill? I meant Sand Lake. Oh, I'll show you what I know. Beautiful community here, down here. Older established homes, some in the 50s, 60s. I was in one several years ago, and I remember how much work it needed. So for that price point, I don't think you should be doing a lot of work. But it was a nice layout, large home. Okay, so on this side here, you're going to see there's a Trader Joe's, and I'm going to find a place to park where I can just walk around with the camera for a couple minutes. So right now we're going to be passing the Trader Joe's. It's right there. A little further is the Publix, and all the way down at the end. This goes into Orlando, but that's going to be the Whole Foods Market. It can be a little congested here. This is a Sunday. It's actually doing pretty good for a Sunday. There's several restaurants here, the Fieldhouse restaurants, Delagio. That's why they call it Restaurant Row. There's a Panera Bread. There's, one of the best delis around here. 2J's, it's called. TOOJ's. There's a World of Beer, if you like beer. And then stores, Office Depot, and things like that. So I think I'll go down this way. No, I should have turned here. Okay, I'm going to turn around. There's some really great restaurants on the other side, which I can't show you because I'm pointing in the other direction. There's another section of Restaurant Row where we have smaller specialty restaurants. And if you can't find a place to eat here, you're too picky. The melting pot. Moonfish. So I'm going to whip around right now. Perfect. There's an exercise place. There's a lakefront, right down there is a lakefront condos that are sold as condo hotels. Of course, there's a CVS and a Publix. You know what I never noticed? There's two Publix right across, there's a Publix right across the street too. I never noticed that. Isn't that funny? So now we're going into one of the Dr. Phillips Center, which is really nice. And almost every bank, there's a Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Valley National, Chase, I believe, is here too. Einstein Brothers Bagels is here in this mall. And I want to just find a little place to, you know, so I could park. And so here we are, in front of us is 2J's. Sorry, I can't show it to you really. Chipotle, World of Beer, as I mentioned. There's a Lotus Garden Chinese cuisine. I love 2J's. 2J's is like the best deli. Yum, yum, yum. But I'm going to Epcot right after this. I'm only a few minutes from Epcot. Oh, there's an animal hospital here. I didn't know that. Never saw that before. Oh, so we got a Home Goods Office Depot. Barnes & Noble bookstore. It's nice to still be around. Passing the residences at Delagio, and I'm going to hopefully take you through there. Let's see. Great. Let's go in. So, gated community. We're at the residences at Delagio. Let's go see some houses and then take a little walk. So, now there's some links in the title that will show you some of the property in the area of Dr. Phillips, but not specifically these. If you have any questions, just ask me. I'm going to go and take you inside, and then we're going to go for a walk on Restaurant Row. Restaurant Row is right there. So let's go see some of these homes. They're absolutely beautiful. That's where the model was, right? Yeah. Yeah, they had their offices right there last time I was here. They just started building that. So let's hit the sales center. Oh, let's take a look. Now, I did some videos on these homes when they first started selling. I'll dig them up and I'll link them to this page. If you make a comment, you'll see the comment that it's that I added them. Okay. Oh, that's great. They locked the door. Beautiful. No, it's gone. That's great. Okay, we'll see if these are open. Oh, this is a great model to start in. It's so beautiful in here. Let's see if I remember the name. What's the name? Okay, so let's go. Oh, this is the Callista model. So it's interesting. Instead of having this walled off so that it feels very enclosed when you walk in, they opened this up with this, so this, you see the stairway, but it doesn't feel claustrophobic. Okay, these homes are in the 700s for those asking price. And I remember I can't answer any questions when I was driving. Now I can answer some questions. I'm not going to give exact prices on these though. These are 2-story homes. This builder also makes 3-story homes that have beautiful lakefront views. And I'll put on this video links to other. On this video, links to my other videos that I did when this property opened up, which was now it's a couple of years ago, 2.5 years ago. One of the first places I ever did videos from was here because I just loved it so much. Really do love this model. There's your dining room, kitchen, really, truly an open floor plan. Okay. Thank you for those who are joining. If we lose connection, just hang in there. Hang in there. Okay, it's a nice second floor. I love the way this is laid out, because here's the master. Now, obviously, you would have a door. You would have your door there. But this is the master, and you'd have a door here, but they're showing it with no doors so that it's open. Look, more feels open. And then beautiful 2-person shower. That's interesting. Here we go. Oh, this balcony, I just love it. Even though it's not like a big balcony, it just gives so much light into the room. Yeah?
Hi, I'm sorry, I'm back at the office, so if you guys have any questions.
Oh, hello. How are you?
Great.
Just walking around. Thank
No
you.
problem. I'm at the office, but.
Great. Thank you. Laundry room. Yeah, they set this when it's set up like this to show. They take the doors off so that it, you know. Also, I think it's for safety. You know, kids run and slam doors and stuff. Love the way they've set up this room. Look at this. Isn't this cute? How about this? Red striped curtains. And then this is a Frisbee as your tie back. That's a kind of neat idea. Okay. And full bath here. Hello. And imagine all this just minutes from Disney World. Got all this grocery shopping that you'd want. Got great entertainment nearby. I love the steps down within a bedroom. I think that's really neat. And then here you have this balcony here, which I will add the video that I did from here to this link, but it's beautiful, beautiful community. And this is a great builder. They always put the extra touches. Look at that. Tile roofs. Boy, it's so cool in here in this house. See if anybody has any questions. I'll go to one more house and they'll take a quick walk. Yes, it is a very neat setup. I really like it. Oh, and we didn't go this way. Here. Now, this is a little weird, the way the space is used, but I could see putting, like a dresser, not a dresser, credenza along here, so you have storage area. At least you have some storage area in here. Let's go take a look at the kitchen again. Then again, there is Restaurant Row. We'll walk through there. It's nice and quiet now because the restaurants aren't open really yet. Here's a beautiful, this is the Carmelo. Take a look at this inside. Now, one thing that I really love is this outdoor lanai. Take a look from this side. And then we step in to the house there. There we go. Hopefully this is open. Yay! Oh, this is, yes, I remember this one. This is interesting the way they've set this up. So, I mean, they have set this up with some beautiful floors. This is obvious. This is an expensive upgrade. Nice wine closet. Now that's a wine closet. That is for someone who really likes their wine. Covered lanai. Nice big patio area here. Let's take a look from this angle. And then stairways are right here, which I think is pretty neat, the way, a little different than the other model. Oh, I love this. Look at that. So a nice family room, you would call this. TV over here. Here would be, oh, this is really nice the way this is laid out. So if you're someone who likes to look at yourself when you get dressed in the morning, there you go. And this is a cute little feature. And then there's this huge walk-in closet. This is about, I'd say this is about 15 feet across. And let's go look at this bathroom here. Huge shower. This I think is really neat because the tub is actually in the shower. And I always thought that was a really neat idea because, you know, even tubs spill over and stuff like that. So I thought that was a neat idea. Dual vanities. Oh, I see a comment. Let's see what they say. Yeah. Yep. Across the way is condos that you see out this window, but those are some very nice condos that I've shown to people. But look down here. And you can garden in your backyard. You have just enough area for yourself, you know? Now, I'm probably going to go for another 20 minutes. Let me see over this way. Here's the laundry room. I think this is the air conditioning, right? Oh, no. Big storage area. Big storage area. Okay, cool. So that's great. That is great. You could just stack those boxes high. Anyway, here's another bedroom with a queen-size bed, step-in walk-in closet, attached bath. That's a queen size bed, plenty of area in this room. You could put, oh, there's your walk-in closet, attached bath. So you got plenty of room. You could put a desk over there, TV set. You know, really got plenty of space to use. Okay, so another quick look at this. And we'll go over to, well, we'll see that last model. I could just imagine coming down here in the morning for breakfast. You could eat at the breakfast bar. You could eat over there at the dining table. Just has a, you know, that type of warm feeling to it. Nice large pantries, as I recall. Let me go look. I think it does have, yes, it has a pantry over here, Trader Joe's, and a half bath over here. Oh, sorry. Half bath. There we are. And let's look at the ceiling that they put in here. That is a nice feature. Obviously, that's an add-on, but you know, I love how they've done these tiles. Look at that. This floor is always, just really loved it. Always loved this floor. Okie dokie. Now, when I'm out in the sun, I'm not going to be able to see some of your questions. So when I walk across to Restaurant Row and point that all out to you. It's funny, I never realized there was two Publix right here. I mean, in a block away from each other. That's kind of funny. This builder is really one of the best. They're family owned. They've been family owned for 40 years. Hey, how are you?
Videoing?
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you. I should ask first, but nobody was here, so I just started. And how much does this model go for?
This model with everything is $925.
Okay, with the way it is right now.
Yes, not the furniture, but the draperies and everything.
Okay, everything except the furniture is $925. Okay.
Are you sending it for some friend?
Yes. Well, no, just customers online. Just some customers. Yeah.
Okay, right.
Beautiful master. And let's take a quick look upstairs, and then we'll be on to between you and me, I'm not as crazy about this model as I was the others. It's a nice big room. Look at those ceilings. There must be 12 feet. Huge additional storage area, even though they have walk-in closets in there. And I do like balconies and stuff like that. It makes me feel like I'm in a castle. Here's a nice other bedroom. I like the upstairs of this house better than the downstairs. Dual. Those are full-size beds. Step-in closet. Attached bath. I see your comment there. Yeah. But the second floor I like. The second floor I do like. I like this layout here. I like the fact that the master's downstairs. But it makes the downstairs very small. And this is beautiful. This is $925 the way it is right now. I like the last one we were in was the nicest with the balcony and all that stuff. This is a nice, so this is another master. So you got two masters. That's good. Look at this huge closet they have here. Well, isn't that a great view? Okay, and oh, I love this shower. This shower I remember. Yeah, this is nice. You know, I don't like, I like when you have enough space that you don't have to put doors on your shower. You know, you can step out, dry yourself, and you step out of the shower completely dry. That's nice. That's a nice feature. Beautiful, beautiful home. They really did this one up right. Okay, I'm glad everybody can hear me. So what I'm going to do now is walk to Restaurant Row. And on one end of Sand Lake, there's a Trader Joe's. The other end is Whole Foods Market. There's also a little while away is a Walmart. But in Restaurant Row is all the fancy restaurants. And also the smoothie places, everything like that. I'm going to step out now, take a quick look around the house and down the street. Then I'll walk right out that street. There you go. And show you Restaurant Row, which is right nearby. And this builder has other homes in a community, and they've 3-story homes, which every home has an elevator. So they only have a few lots left here. Everything else is sold. Okay, now it's really difficult for me to see your comments, so I may go back later. You can email me, and remember, if you're interested in anything in this area, I put up a link, dr.vjnhomes.com. So they only have a few lots left, and those would be on that side, and the models. So that model was a lot higher price because of all the extra features in it. But I liked the second one the best. I saw. All right, the second one. Yes, there's only a few lots here available. But sure they're going to be resales soon. Um, so, right there they have an Irish pub. They have a Joseph A. Bank. A lot of hospital type things there. Let's go up to the front and we'll see where the restaurants are. And that should be Delagio's. Oh, well, that used to be Delagio's. Anyway. So plenty of parking. The Field House is, I've heard, a really great restaurant, fun sort of sports bar type thing. So I'm going to stop in the shade and see if you have any questions. Oh, there's a long statement there. I can't read it. Real sorry. I'll get back to it later. So this makes me feel like I'm in Disney World. It is so beautifully done, and you've got all these incredible restaurants here. There's Dragonfly Field House, Big Fin. Paddy Wagon Irish Pub, that's funny. There's a sushi restaurant. As I mentioned, Big Fin Seafood Kitchen. It's got a raw bar. Fleming's. It's supposed to be very good. And if you walk a little further, you'll be at Trader Joe's. And if you go that way, this way here, there's another shopping area right there, which has more stuff like Panera Bread, things like that. Then over here, we have another smaller restaurant type strip mall, which has, I think, like Bonefish Grill, things like that. So I did a video here maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I will post it soon. And there's even more restaurants back there. With the one has live entertainment. So this is a beautiful, beautiful area here, and that's why it's got the name of Restaurant Row. So if you're ever in this area, you want to go out to a restaurant, this is where I would suggest coming. because there's definitely a great deal of choices here. So I would ask if you have any questions, but I'm having trouble seeing them because of the bright sun. I'll try to go into the shade here. Let's see if I can see them in the shade. I know there's a long question. Here we go. Well, in many cases, there's a question about the furniture being included. A lot of this furniture is from designers, and it would be a separate arrangement to take all the furniture. Or you could ask them for what designer they used and buy them. Sometimes this is furniture that they reuse. And there are always communities where people had second homes who will throw in the furniture because they just don't want to get rid of it. So yes, I've sold several homes and actually bought a few homes where the furniture was included. So it can happen, but it's more of a rarity. All right, I'm going to go back to the community right now. I'll be signing off. Those who are watching, hey, how are you? Okay, my name again is Victor Noraki, and I'm a realtor here in Central Florida, and I specialize in all the communities surrounding Disney World. This is Dr. Phillips. Dr. Phillips is a great combination of golf communities, nightlife, and bedroom communities. So you got really the great mix of everything that people would want. Nice, quiet communities, activities, and nightlife. So you don't have to go far to enjoy yourself. Plus, a little further, just 1-2 miles, and you're at Disney World. So if you're interested in this community, please go to my Facebook page, like my Facebook page, and when you're on my Facebook page, send me a message and ask me any questions you have, okay? I love doing these videos because I know that people are just interested and want to get an idea of what's available before they go out and look. But I do not like to show property to people who aren't ready to buy. It ends up being a waste of both of our time. So this way, I show you property, I give you a good idea, and when you're ready to pull the trigger, give me a call. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I'll try to go back and read all your questions. Thanks.